A smartphone is a cellular telephone with an integrated computer and other features not originally associated with telephones, such as an operating system, web browsing, and the ability to run software applications. The first smartphones came onto the market in the late 1990s, offering features such as email communication, text-based web browsing, QWERTY keyboards, and inbuilt cameras.
The smartphone world is expanding at a rapid pace. There are already more than 1.08 billion smartphone users around the world. Out of 91.4 million are from the United States. To help you understand the world of smartphone users in a better way, we have compiled some interesting data in our infographic, Smartphone Users Statistics and Facts.
80% of the world's population now has a mobile phone. There is a total of 5 billion mobile phones in the world, out of which 1.08 billion are smartphones as said earlier. 89% of smartphone users use their smartphones throughout the day. Here are the 6 different ways how smartphone users use their mobile phones. 92% for text messaging, 84% for internet browsing, 76% for emails, 64% for playing games, 69% for using downloaded apps, 59% for social networking sites, and lastly, 48% for listening to music and watching videos.
For the smartphone demographics, 47% of smartphone users are female. Meanwhile, 53% of smartphone users are male. The top 10 countries who have the highest smartphone penetration are the following: Singapore, Canada, Hong Kong, Sweden, Spain, USA, Australia, Norway, New Zealand, and Denmark.
Now, the next graph will show the statistic of global revenue of smartphones between 2012 and 2015. In 2012, there is $223.59 billion worth of revenue from all different brands of smartphones. There is an increase of revenue in 2013 with a total of $264.75 billion. In 2014, the global revenue further increased, amounting to $276.39 billion. From $276.39 billion, the global revenue decreased to an estimation of $272.28 billion in 2015. From this graph, it can be concluded that 2014 is the year with the highest global revenue of smartphones.
The global market share held by the leading smartphone vendors from 2012 to 2014. On the other hand, statistically shows that Samsung was the market leader in this industry with a 30.3% share of all shipments in 2012, 31.3% in 2013, and 24.5% in 2014. Although others got a higher percentage than Samsung, it still does not prove that they are the leading market industry because the scope contains many brands in one category. Moving on, Apple is next in line to Samsung with a percentage of 18.7% in 2012, 15.3% in 2013, and 14.8% in 2014. Huawei, LG, and Lenovo seem to share a very close percent share of all shipments.
Moreover, here are some other facts, statistics, and research findings about mobile marketing and web use from past several months. Mobile internet access enabled by smartphones and tablets has nearly doubled the amount of time spent online since 2010. 25% of smartphone owners ages 18 to 44 say they cannot recall the last time their smartphones were next to them.
With the superior capabilities, smartphones are expected to keep dominating the mobile phone market for more years to come. Smartphones are clearly impacting society and say a great deal about what we, the consumers, want from our technology. But to categorize the smartphone's effects into positives and negatives, benefits and consequences is not the correct way to approach looking at this cultural phenomenon. The smartphone perception varies, and therefore this relatively new technology is received and interpreted in many different ways by many different
Created using Powtoon.